Hey there, Wargamers, it's Shades of Chaos here for another 40k battle report. Today we're joined by Phil, and today he's playing his Astra Militarum, and I'm playing Blood Angels, one of my favourite armies.
Good evening everybody. Today's 40k battle, we're going to be playing the open war scenario. The force I've brought today is it's different to my normal Imperial Guard. Normally I use all tanks and barraging thing. Apart from the two tanks, nothing else is repeated from my other force. So what we have the Warlord with the Plasma Executioner. He's got the Kurov's Aquila, which allows him to excuse me, regain command points. He's also his trait is the Grand Strategist, which allows me to, on a 5+, gain a command point that Ross may well have used. And also one other thing that I can't quite remember at the moment, but I will have a look in the sheet. So that's a tank commander. That's also a tank commander with demolisher cannon and las cannon. Then I have 3 troop units, 1, 2, 3. One of which has got a sniper. The other 2 have got a Voxcaster. Now, you people might be able to help me here a bit. I'm using these little tanks as the Cyclops demolition vehicles. I've got the sheet for that, but I'm not 100% sure because they're supposedly remote control. The Forge World, and I've got the Forge World sheet. Doesn't say any way whatsoever it needs a controller to ride them, but there is no driver in them. So what I've done, I've put a Voxcaster onto 2 units to act as the radio controller, effectively. I don't think I need it.
It's not clear one way or the other, is it?
It's not.
It doesn't say if it's controlled from space, from a ship,
mind thought or anything like that. It just doesn't say. So that's what I've done. I would appreciate if anybody actually does know to let us know. That'd be better for the future. As well as that, I have a Vindicator Assassin. And
the classic Vindicator Assassin.
Classic, it's an old model.
Amazing.
Yeah, just a slight little conversion by putting a sniper end onto what used to be like a bolt gun. Then in that detachment I have 2 command squads of 4 snipers. Where's the other one?
Well, they're rattling, so you won't be able to see them.
No, I've got another command squad of snipers. There's the other sniper squad. So they're 2 command squads. Because I have 2 commanders, I can have a command squad for that. And there's only 4 models in those. I also have a squad of rattlings. Quite cheap. They've got a sneaky little trick called shoot and scoot. So they can move to see something, shoot, and they're hitting on 3s, but they will be 4s because it's a heavy. And then scoot, move away again to hide.
That's brilliant.
For the money...
Yeah, I mean, Eliminators could do the same, but then they have to give up one of the snipers to have an assault variant on their sergeant. But once again, heavy weapons, minus to hit, but I don't generally take that anyway. Really good choice, plus wicked models. I love Rattlings.
Yeah, well, I do. I would have. This is what I've got. I haven't bought it. I would have tempted to buy some more just to see. I want to see how they go. Next, I have 4 Bulgrims in a Chimera. Surprisingly, it's a bit of a clown car this, but it's they get in there. And the Chimera has 2 flamers and track guards. And the track guards means that no matter what amount of damage it's got, it will still move at its full rate of speed. And the flamers don't matter. Then there's another 4 Bulgrins in the Valkyrie, which has the missile pods and a las cannon. Then Basilisk, who's been given the support tank ace stratagem of full payload. So instead of D3 damage, it's going to be a flat 3 damage. 2 armoured sentinels, flamer, heavy flamer, and a sentinel chainsaw. That's that part. That's the battalion detachment. Which I've also now just remembered the commanders, the regimental trait. I've not picked Cadian or anything. I've gone for my own specific. One of which is spotter details, which allows all heavy weapons an extra 6-inch range, and the other one is shooting one where you can re-roll one of the D6 type damage dice rolls per vehicle.
That's good.
Yeah. Also, the Grand Strategy Trait, that's right, the Grand Strategy Trait allows him to re-roll 1 hit, 1 wound and 1 saving throw per battle, which is pretty nice.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good, that.
I mean, it's good, but my captain has it every turn.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Space Marines need all the help they can get.
Yeah, they do. They're really underpowered. You know, if we could have a new codex soon, that would be great.
Or a few more updates.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely a few more updates.
More miniatures as well. We did never get any miniatures of Space Marines.
No. I then have a patrol detachment of Tempestus Scions. I have 2 commanders, one with a command rod, which allows him to do 2 orders, and another guy with just a bolt gun to give 1 order. Then 2 command squads, 4 melter guns and 4 plasma guns, and all of those are inside the Taurox, which is the twin Gatling cannon and hot shot las guns.
And they always look cool as well.
Nice models. Nice models. The whole lot of them are nice. They're actually quite very fiddly to paint. Lots of the bit like Khorne Berserkers, all the brass and the gold and emblems.
So much.
But when they're done, they do look good. And then 1 standard troop choice of 5 las guns.
Standard.
And that.
Although I would say I would probably listen to the guy with a pistol more than the guy with a rod. If he was pointing a pistol at me, I'd probably do what I'm told, rather than extra orders from a rod waving at me. But yes.
Yeah. But he's not as knowledgeable. He's more brutal. He's just not as knowledgeable. That's why he can only issue 1 order.
I see.
The command rod, 2 orders.
There you go.
These give out tank orders, so these cannot control the troops. And yet again, another one I'm not sure. I don't think the Tempestus commanders can give orders to the standard guard troopers. So these can't give orders to the infantry, but they can to any other tank or vehicle. So I don't think the flyer, but the sentinels maybe, but I'm not sure. They're unlikely to give a tank order to those anyway.
Yeah.
So that is 2,000 points on the nail.
Ooh.
So.
And you spent a few CP?
I've spent 2 CP for the patrol detachment extra because the warlord is in the battalion detachment.
The upgrade for this guy as well?
The full payload for that one CP, and there's 1 CP on. I think that might be the Grand Strategist. So I've got 8 starting command points.
Okay, very good. Lovely painted army. You don't see Imperial Guard that much, especially in our local meta. I think they look cool. It's nice to see a few things that I haven't seen for a long, long time. I say that now, but these guys are really difficult to get rid of. So my opinion might change by the end of the game. But yeah, we will see. Yeah. Okay, so we'll check out Blood Angels. Okay, so the Blood Angels for today, 2,000 points on the nose, so it could be anybody's game.
That's it.
It's a close game. And today I've gone for a battalion. That's a good start, I always find. And I've gone for a spearhead because we get lots of elite choices. So I've gone for a captain who I've upgraded to be a chapter master because why not? It's pretty good. But he's not Death Company or anything, it's just standard. I've equipped him with a jump pack, T for Terror, the Chainsaw Relic, because extra attacks are always nice. Which makes a bit of a change, because I think I go Smash Captain, gone for a Slash Captain I suppose. But he does have a Storm Shield, so not as good as it used to be, but still 2 up saves, fairly nice.
Not to sneeze at.
The Apothecary, which is the Sanguinary Priest even. That's blasphemous, calling it apothecary. Obviously, Blood Angels, we have the far superior apothecary. And it would be wrong not to make it a chief apothecary. So he is, for the point, definitely worth it. If he survives your assassins, yeah, he could be bringing stuff back. That's wicked. Why wouldn't you? So 3 troops choices. So I've gone 2 units of assault intercessors. They're painted as Death Company. They're not Death Company. I thought it would be a long time before Death Company comes out, but turns out it wasn't that long. I just thought they looked cool. And then the regular guys with the regular rapid fire bolters, no stalker or anything like that. We have a squad of eliminators, because I'm trying to prove Luke on the channel wrong. They do have a place somewhere, and on paper hitting on 2s is always nice, but they've done pretty much nothing for me so far. But I just like the models.
Today's the day.
Today's the day, yes. I'm going to outshoot a Vindicare.
A snipe off.
Yes, it's going to be a snipe off. We've all seen enemy at the gate. The bullet's going to go right through scope, kill him outright. Not going to be a problem. So spoilers if you haven't seen that film, and where have you been for the last 15 years? We have an Outrider attachment, who I've never used before, and just finished painting up. I love the models, I think they're pretty cool. The only downside is I would love if you could bump them up to 6 models in a unit.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. First time for me on the channel, I've gone for a Redemptor Dreadnought, once again painted as Death Company, because I've got 3 of them, so one of them had to be Death Company surely. Slight conversion with some chains on his chest. Just a standard Whirlwind, nothing special about that. So no Hunter Killer missiles. It's the 2d6 variant, not the slightly stronger variant. 2d3 with my dice. It's not going to be many shots. Obviously, Space Marines, you can go anywhere at the moment without Eradicators. Eradicators are brilliant for the points, so they will be the first thing that was going to die, basically. I would imagine so. A unit of 8 Sanguinary Guard. So it's the only thing that's not WYSIWYG. The 2 guys with Power Fists are indeed Power Fists. Everybody else is swords and bolters. So there's a couple axes there, but they're not axes. The Librarian has got the Tomb of Malcador as a relic, so he knows an additional spell, but he can't cast an additional spell. He's got a bit more tools in his toolbox. Plasma Pistol and a Force Axe. It's a very old model, I've recently repainted. Thought it'd be fairly cool. And 2 units of 4 heavy bolter variants of the Inceptors. So I don't have the Plasmas. I think the Plasmas are really good, but obviously I had a lot from like Dark Imperium, Conquest, things like that. Soon stacks up. So yeah, I haven't got any Plasmas, but I do like the heavy bolters. I think they're pretty good. I think Plasmas, are they an extra 10 points per model?
Something like that, yeah.
So,
and you do need to run them with the captain nearby for re-rolling the rolls.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to supercharge, which I generally do, so yeah, I've gone with the heavy bolters, play a bit more safe. So this is it. I thought for once it's going to be a lot of models, but then against Imperial Guard, doesn't feel like it now. So that's it. I'm down to 6 CP, because I've obviously given a Warlord trait to him for free, because he is indeed my Warlord, my captain, who's not a captain anymore. He's been promoted. So he has, in fact I spent an extra CP to give him 2 Warlord traits, because why wouldn't you? Blood Angels and all that. So he can reroll 1 hit, 1 failed wound, and 1 save per round, which is pretty cool.
Is that per round, so when my phase as well?
It's per round,
right.
So I'm presumably it is per turn, I guess.
Okay.
I'll just double check that, but it is definitely not per battle, so that's a bonus.
No, I wondered if it was per phase.
Yeah, it's definitely not phase, but I know what you're saying. Is it per player turn, or is it actually full blown? I will double check that, obviously, before the game continues. I've also given him the ability to any unit within 6 of mine, give them OBSEC if needed. And the Apothecary have done the exact opposite, the Visage of Death. So it's -1 to hit in close combat only. If he's in combat, he's generally doing something wrong, even though he's equipped for it. He likes to be at the back. But he turns off OBSEC. And I know you've got a bit of OBSEC.
Just the troops.
Just a lot of troops to chew through. So
yeah, 3 10-man, 1 5-man.
So I've got the captain that can turn on OBSEC for myself, and you got the priest who can turn off OBSEC, which is pretty nice. I think they're really good abilities. So we'll see how it plays out. Remember, it's open war.
All random.
It's all random. It's nearly as bad as Warcry. Okay, so open war, people. How random could it possibly get? So Phil is the guest. He is shuffled. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa!
Look at that.
Whoa!
Now this is just made for Blood Angels.
Wow, that's pretty brutal.
50% split on the long table.
Okay.
Objective.
Dun, 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 dun. This is the one that matters.
Drawn and quartered. The players roll off. Starting with the winner, they then take it in turns to set up 2 objective markers each, anywhere more than 12 inches from the centre of the battlefield, more than 6 inches from any edge, and more than 18 inches from other objective markers. At the end of their turn, a player scores 1 victory point for every objective marker they control. The player with the most victory points at the end of the 5th battle round is the winner.
That's going to be hard.
It is going to be
That's going to be hard.
Forces a lot of movement. And the twist
is...
orbital debris. Each player rolls 3 dice at the start of their turn. For each roll of 6, they may pick a separate enemy unit and inflict D3 mortal wounds upon it.
What?
Blimey. Okay.
Okay, right. So we will roll off to see who's player A and player B. Okay, so this is a table deployment. So for this mission, we could be right up in each other's noses, which you would think the Blood Angels would love, but not knowing where Phil was going to go, I was a bit of a wiener. That's the closest thing I've got on the line, a couple inches away. You can see Phil's got a tank just there. But most of them hid behind here, because even though we roll to see who goes first in a second, remember we also have orbital debris. So basically satellites and stuff, I guess, are just going to drop out of the sky and land on us. So we get to pick 3 units, roll 3 dice, any 6s, you can potentially do D3 mortal wounds, which is nice. So, me and Phil are going to roll. And it's open war, so...
Oh, 6.
Just saying he doesn't roll 6s. To be fair, he rolled badly, but when he needed it, that was good. It's a 5. Do you want to go first or second?
I will most certainly go first.
Damn. So I'm glad I did park up a little bit behind cover. But first, we roll for orbital debris. So each player rolls 3 dice. For each row of a 6, they pick a separate unit. So you grab 3 dice. Any 6s. So Phil, you go first. You're the guest, sir.
There's 1 6.
Right, I'm gonna do the same. I have 0, so you get to pick a unit.
I'll pick a unit. I will pick. Ooh.
Who do you want to pick? What's the juiciest target for you?
I think the juiciest target for me is possibly what is it? D3 mortal wounds.
It is indeed.
I'll put them on the Redemptor.
Ooh, because I can't heal that.
Can't heal that.
I can't heal that.
Everything
so
else can be healed. So D3, 2.
It's 2 mortal wounds on the Redemptor even before the game begins. So it is Imperial Guard. In fact, they're not just Imperial Guards. They have a specific name, don't they? You've picked a name for them.
The Tempestus Science part are the 133rd Lambden Lions.
Okay.
The Imperial Guard variant are the Eagle's Landing.
Very nice, very nice. I love it. Right, so we'll come back after Imperial Guard movement phase.
I've done. The Valkyrie has gone quite supersonic, and at some point I can drop off the Bullgrims en route, which I'm going to do. However, because it's moved more than 20 inches, I have to roll a dice per model Any one is a model destroyed.
But good news is the Bulgarins, well, for you, the Bulgarins will be right in my face.
So it's come from there, and I will deploy them there.
Oh wow, okay, I thought it was going to be right on the objective. Good-o, this is going to be brutal.
There. So
right, any ones are bad. You're good, sir. Oh. You are good.
Thank you for talking me into that one, Ross.
Well, I'm really glad I did, Phil.
So it's come down thumping with a heavy load. Boof.
Great. So they can come in just outside of an inch.
Outside of an inch.
So wicked. I'm so glad I've got to deal with all that. Happy days. Okay, so the end of Phil's movement phase. This tank is shuffled very, very slightly because if they shuffle, they get to shoot twice. Is that correct?
It is. Not only with their turret gun.
Okay, same over here. Done the exact same thing. And obviously we did the Bulgarins dropping out there. So Phil's about to have the time of his life. It is the shooting phase. There is no psychic phase. And in the command phase, you issued any orders?
I haven't, no, because I've got tank orders. But I can do them at any point, I think, of a phase. So he will order the take aim one, which is re-rolling ones.
Yep, that's a must.
And so will the demolisher.
Yes, yep. Don't leave home without it. Okay, so what is first?
First will be the heavy flame, the Chimera, 12 inches to fire at that unit. So this is 2d6, and I can roll one of these because it's
your special trait. It's basically the same as Katachan, so I think he's going to re-roll the one somehow.
So that's 10 automatic hits.
Yes, excellent. Strength
5, I think.
So wounding on 3s. Nasty, nasty, nasty. 10.
Wounding on 3s. Better than average.
So glad to hear.
So that is 8 at a -1 AP.
So power armor, 4 saves because of the AP. That's not bad. Cock dice there. So I failed 1 so far. Failed 2, right, and 1 damage each. So I do have my apothecary nearby. So any 6-ups for Feel No Pain would be nice, or I lose 1 guy. I just take 1 wound, which I'm happy with so far. So far, that is.
24 inch, so it's 6 shots.
Okay, so Phil's firing his last gun array.
Which will be hitting on 4s.
Yes, cool.
That's pretty decent.
That is pretty decent.
Wounding on 5 though, it's only strength 3. Oh, saying that, 3 normal saves.
Power up. Come on, power up, power armor. I fail 1. You've got a lot more to go, so I'm not going to worry about keeping a guy alive. So, 6 up, Feel No Pain. Pain was felt. I have lost a model. Assault Intercessor is down.
Okay. Right. This Sentinel, Heavy Flamer, same unit.
Obviously, and he can re-roll this if he wants to, which I don't think he will.
I'll keep that. Keep that. So that's
auto hit.
Wounding. It's auto hit, so I'm wounding on 3s.
Excellent.
That is 3 at -1.
Power armor once again. I have failed to Feel No Pains. Okay, I felt pain. That is a model destroyed and model down. Wow, 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 wow. Okay.
The other Sentinel.
Oh, there seems to be a pattern emerging here.
D6. 1. I will
re-roll that. I thought you might somehow.
5.
That's more like the Phil we know.
3s to wound. That is 4 at -1.
Okay, failed 1. Can the apothecary do his job today? Oh, 1 guy takes 1 wound. Okay, so.
Right, I will now fire my Warlord. He's given himself the tank order. I think it's take aim, which is basically re-rolling
Yes, it is, yeah.
ones. So I've moved only 5 inches, so I can fire the turret weapon twice.
Whoa.
So what I'm going to fire, the storm bolter will fire at the squad I've been shooting at.
Okay.
The plasma executioner cannon will be firing at the eradicators.
Okay.
And the las cannon will also... Can't see that.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. I will also fire at the eradicators with the las cannon.
Okay, okay. So, you'll be wounding on 3 of these dudes?
The storm bolter, it's just a storm bolter on those, so
Yep.
it's 4s.
Okay, and these guys you'll be wounding on like 2s. Oh no, it's 3s actually, because it's...
Toughness 5?
they are toughness 5.
So it will be 3s, yes.
So I will use transhuman for 1 CP on these guys. So only wounding on 4. So hopefully keep them alive.
I will do the storm bolter first at that unit
Sure.
on 3s. Tank commander, re-rolling 1s. All hit. This will be 4s to wound.
Let's do over here, I think.
Oh,
He's
3.
good, he is good.
Normal saves.
Okay, that is a dude down. Feel no pain.
That's a-
Felt pain. A model is removed.
Right, so executioner, d6 shots. I will re-roll that.
Thought you might somehow, sir.
3.
Slightly better.
Supercharging.
Obviously, because it only does 1 mortal wound to yourself, doesn't destroy the
That's
vehicle.
right, but I'm hitting on 3s,
Rerolling
re-rolling
1s.
Re-rolling the 1.
It's a
So,
1 mortal wound to
Took a
yourself.
mortal wound.
It's not a big deal.
I'll put that there in a moment.
Not a big deal.
But just 1 hit, and then it's going to be a 3 to wound.
4 to wound because of transhuman physiology.
4 to wound, my mistake. 4.
Still a 4.
Minus 3, is it, with a supercharge?
Yes, I believe so. I do fail that,
It's minus 3.
and it's 2 damage.
That's 2 damage.
So, feel no pains, come on down. I felt 1 pain. 1 pain was good. 1 pain was good.
Because of the last
2
cannon,
left. There we go.
because I have to fire everything first before I fire the grinding advance second.
Okay, which is good.
So, hitting on a 3, that's a hit.
Yep.
Wounding on a 3,
4 now.
4, transhuman, 4,
Still works.
minus 3.
Don't think I'm going to be so lucky this time round. So 6 up only. Hey!
There you go. So now, grinding advance, fire it again.
So he gets to do the turret again.
3 shots.
Happy with that?
No, I'm
Oh, he's going to gamble.
I'm great.
He's
I'm
going to
gambling.
gamble.
I'm due up 6.
Oh, he's due his 6, he says. Okay.
3s, re-rolling 1s.
Wow.
Full house.
Wow.
And then 4s.
Because of transhuman physiology.
And that balances out, so that's 2.
Okay.
That's minus 3.
3, yeah. Still going to be enough, I think. Still going to be enough. I've got a funny feeling. Save 1. It's 2 damage.
2 damage.
If I don't make any of these, that's a model destroyed. Okay, that is a model destroyed. So that is an eradicator gone. Which is a big deal.
Yes, happy with that.
Thought you might be somehow.
Now this will fire. Ooh, those snipers could be irritating.
Maybe not in this matchup.
Actually, no. Let's be cheeky here. Let's everything at those eliminated. I do not fancy.
No. And they don't have cover at the moment either, so now's a good time to shoot them.
Right,
when
so
they get
it's,
cover, they're difficult to get rid
So
of.
2d6 for 2 rocket pods.
Okay.
And that's 10.
10 shots, wicked.
3, 6, 9, 10. Hitting on 4s though.
Okay.
Not re-rolling
Okay.
anything.
Toughness 4.
Their strength 5.
Wounding on 3s. And any AP to this?
Minus 1.
Okay. I might stand a chance.
So 2 at minus 1.
Okay. So 4 saves, because they get any of their bonuses because they're not in cover. Certainly not at that angle. They're okay. They are okay.
And then the las cannon hits.
Oh yes.
Wounds
I
-3.
Yeah. Is it -4 with a las cannon?
No, it's multis.
Oh yes. Sorry. Good. Wow.
It's good.
Okay.
That's this side done. So these
All those things have shot.
snipers, I think I can see that bike sticking out.
So they're going to get into the cover.
I knocked the building, sorry.
So they're just slightly
they're
touching.
touching the...
So now they can see through.
the range is 36.
Oh yeah. See,
But I've got that heavy weapon thing.
Mm-hmm.
Normally hit on 3 rattlings, pretty good shots for little small people.
Not bad, not bad.
4s because they've moved.
Moved, yeah. Okay.
1 hit.
Okay, toughness 5.
Toughness 5. So it's a 5. Nothing.
Nothing.
They will now scoot back.
Because they can?
Because they can do that.
So that means I cannot shoot them. What's Phil going to do next? So he has scooted these up, which I am a little bit worried about as well.
Yeah. I'll do those.
So one cannot see. Does it need to see? Oh, I suppose it can see that unit.
You see that one, but that one's not going to. I'm going to shoot that one.
Mm-hmm.
I could kill myself here.
Possibly.
So it is 6-inch range. I think I've only got the Redemptor in range.
Measured it sadly. That's why I put these guys just outside of 6. But
2d6 shots. I will re-roll one of those.
Because you can.
Because it's a vehicle. 5.
Okay. 5 shots hitting
on 4s.
It's a vehicle and it's heavy, so yeah, it's 4s. Because you don't get the minus, do you? Oh, it's not bad.
4 hits.
That's not bad. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 9, which is crazy. Wow.
I will command point that. Command point reroll. No.
It was meant to be. So it's 3 at -2. This is not good, people. This is not good. Yeah. This is going to hurt. So I failed all of them, and each one is D3. I'll spend a CP maybe to kill. I mean, it's not like to kill him, is it? 369. It's going to hurt a lot, but it's not going to destroy him. I'm saving on a 5-up. Sod it. CP reroll, because that always works, right? Hey, it did work. So only 2 made it.
2d3. That's 4.
Oh wow, that does hurt.
And that is gone. And that you can roll for mine.
Okay, so that was how many went through?
It was
how many shots? 4 shots, was it?
It was 5 shots.
So it's 5 shots hitting Phil's own tank, hitting on 4s. Phil's allowing me to roll for it. Because he knows I roll badly. That's only 2. Wounding on 3s.
Strength 9, so
just the one. It's not enough to destroy it, but it's a big old 1 damage.
and they've got 4 wounds. So
4
he's down
wounds.
to
He's
3.
okay, he's okay. But that's still good. That's still really tasty. So these tanks are dirt cheap. Why wouldn't you take them?
Never seen anybody take them before, so that's why I'm wondering I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, this is it. It makes you worry, doesn't it? Okay, so what's
So
gonna
now
happen
then,
next?
this will fire, this other tank commander, he will fire the las cannon at the Leviathan, he will fire the Demolisher at the...
Would you say that's intervening terrain?
Um,
Is that enough for a -1? I'm clutching at straws here, people. Okay, so hitting on 4s, presumably?
hitting on no 3s.
Oh yes, because tank commander. Oh yeah.
Tank commander. So D6 shots for the Demolisher. 5. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because he's given himself the same order.
Oh, just as well. Still fairly good.
Strength 10.
Yeah, wounding on 3s.
So wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -4, I think.
Oh, it's -4. I got no chance.
Tank commander.
So one thing I have forgotten is previously when I took a damage, it should be 8. The mortal wounds thing does not apply to the Dreadnought special rule of taking 1 less damage. But when I had the damage from the tank a second ago, it should have been reduced by 1. But this one I don't think is going to save my bacon. I've got no saves against this. So, it's -3, so I did get a save. But it's a D6 weapon, so this thing should be destroyed. I saved 1. I can't reroll because I've already spent a reroll this turn, so I'm going to have to just suck it up.
That's 7.
7, so it'll be 6 effectively then.
6, yeah.
Because it reduces the overall damage, not individual damages, correct?
Yeah.
Because it was 1 weapon. If it's individual weapons, I can do that. So I've got 2 wounds left. So far this is.
I've got the last cannon to fire.
There is a 2 on this die somewhere. There we go.
Last cannon. Hits.
Wounding on 3s. Oh
Wounds,
dear.
-3 again.
This is it. This is it. It's the first time I've used this thing. Yeah, so fresh models always die. Oh no! He has made it!
Then it's the grinding advance. Second
Oh
the
no!
demolisher.
Oh no!
6.
6 shot. Obviously, do you want to re-roll that thing?
I might.
No,
Oh, no, sorry, no.
no,
I'm thinking,
no.
thinking outside the box there. The box I'm normally locked up in. 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Wow, strong. Never mind, Redemptor. Another time.
5 hits.
Another time.
3s to wound.
Okay.
So that's 3 at -3.
Yeah, no chance. No chance. No, all gone through. You can't. Even if 1 damage each, it would still be enough to destroy it. Does he blow?
Oh!
And he blows. Yes, sir. D3 mortal wounds within 6. So first unit there. It's a big old 3. So that's a dude in a bit. Gone. You know, obviously. I want to put a wound on that guy. So different colour dice. Sanguinary Guard, because, you know, I don't care about them at all. It's 1 wound, thankfully, on the Sanguinary Guard. First unit of Interceptors. It's 2, which hurts really badly. So fills a tank ace in the next unit. It's another 2. So that was a lot of damage there, people. A lot of damage. That's horrible. So lots of models there.
Did he reach the apothecary by any chance?
Within.
No, probably not. No.
I can double check.
No, I can.
Don't think so.
No, I can see it's not.
Horrible. Basilisk over here. It's going to shoot the
it?
Eradicators because
Yeah.
it's the only thing pretty much that can deal with Phil's armor.
And he can see unseen things.
So when they're dead, that's fantastic.
So I throw 2d6 and throw away the lowest. I can cheekily re-roll that, see if I can get a 6.
You might as well.
Cock dice. No. So I've
Go with the 5.
5 shots. Hitting on 4s. No re-rolls.
Wow.
2 hits. So 10.
Wounding on 4s
Wounding
is
on 4s,
transhuman.
transhuman.
Thank God.
That was a
2.
4.
Yes, 2
That's
there.
2 at -3, I believe. -3.
Nothing. Snake eyes. What's the damage there?
D3 damage.
Okay.
So on the first one, 2.
Okay.
So that'd be the other one.
I'll do the 2 6-up saves. No, so 1 guy left on 1 wound.
So he's bound to throw 1.
Yeah. Well, whatever you're gonna.
2.
2. Okay, so 2 6-ups. No, so 1 guy is mega dead. Mega dead, which leaves my heart of my army exposed to some Bograns.
I've got snipers. I don't think they can see anything.
Well, I'm pretty sure they could.
Oh yes.
They're too busy looking in the scopes, not just looking over the wall.
4 sniper shots down there. Hitting on 3s,
Yep.
because they're a command squad. No re-rolls.
Right, is 6s on the wounds.
So 1
Mortal wound already, okay.
And then
2. You can all cover at all now. Those guys.
no, they don't. But it's 3 saves. The mortal wound is in addition.
Yes.
So it's 3 normal saves as well.
So 2 up saves, because in cover. Wait an hour. Oh, thankfully just about alive. But there is 1 wound over there. Seems to be a pattern emerging for my whole army. 1 wound on everything.
I don't think the snipers at the back can see because they're looking through the building. So I'm assuming not. That one they can't fire. However, got a sniper there.
Might as well take a shot.
On 4 because he's a normal infantryman. Hits.
Yep. It's going to be a 6.
Oh, just a wound. Normal save.
Okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. But
The mouse gun's probably out of range.
they've got quite the range on
24 inch.
Then they'll be out of range, I would say. So half of the table. The guys at the back definitely out of range.
Right.
This is going to hurt next. This is going to hurt.
Bullgrims. I have a couple of targets to choose here.
Oh, yes you do. Yes you do. Okay, so who do you want to pick as the target? So,
I'm going to pick...
lots of juicy things there, isn't there?
There is. I'm going to pick the Eradicators,
The Eradicator.
Eradicator, and the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay. So wounds on those guys. They got quite a lot of wounds.
3 wounds each.
Okay.
They're not superheroes. They're probably... I've not used them before. They're probably a one-shot event here.
I don't know. Right, so I will spend 1 CP to Overwatch, and part of me is saying the Eradicator, but there's only 2 shots. But I will say the Sanguinary Guard, purely because they're hitting on 6s, re-rolling all, because they're +1 to hit, because it's not re-rolling all these days for Heirs of Azulian. That would have been amazing. So they... I don't think that works in Overwatch, but they do get the re-roll 1 because their captain is nearby. So I'm hoping number of shots will do this. That's 16 shots, hitting on 6s, re-rolling 1s. So I'm not crazy, guys. It is +1 to hit. It doesn't specifically say if it's like Overwatch or not Overwatch. It just says whenever they attack. So they are hitting on 6s because this is an Overwatch. But then it's +1 to hit, so it's 5s somehow, and re-rolling 1s because he is also a captain. So they do also have the core keyword, obviously. So if I'm doing this wrong, please tell me. We always like to know. We want to play our games right, obviously. So there is a few 6s there. But unfortunately, this is only a couple of 5s as well. It's only strength 4, so it's nothing amazing. I'm clutching at straws here.
So, toughness 5.
Probably shouldn't have bothered. But it looked impressive. 3 regular saves. Of course it's a 3+ save because it's -1. Because they're not just regular O-bolters, they're Angelius bolters. 2 wounds, but they got loads of wounds for days.
They got 3 wounds each, so 1 is down to 1.
Probably was a bit silly, but hey ho. So you're going to go for...
I'm going to charge the...
and it's like a 3-inch charge.
Eradicator.
And the... obviously the...
And those Sanguinaries.
Yeah.
And it's 10 inch.
Wow.
They're thundering forward.
So of course if Phil removes the... Eradicator, I cannot bring that unit back. Right. This is gonna get messy.
So now this is tricky. 3 attacks in each. The bonehead is the bonehead. He's the bonehead. He gets 4 attacks.
And they're strength 5, aren't they?
They're strength 5.
Okay.
And their weapon is a Bullgrim Maul. So I'm strength 7.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't affect the difference there. Minus I'm +2, -1, 2 damage.
So how do you want to divvy this up?
Um,
Bear in mind, I've got 3 CP left. I obviously can't interrupt, but I could spend transhuman, but it won't work on these guys. But it could work on him.
does transhuman...
It's per phase, sadly.
phase.
As much as I want it to be per turn, it's per phase.
I will, to make sure, put 2 of the models onto the Eradicator so that they can't come back, and then 2 models, including the Bonehead, onto the Sanguinary.
Okay, so I've used transhuman physiology, leaving me with 2 CP already, and I haven't even had a turn yet. So I've spent 4 already.
So I'll do the Eradicator first.
Okay.
I have 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Very nice. I'm strength 5.
Wounding on 4s.
Plus 2 because it's a Bullgrim Maul. So I'm strength 7. So I'm wounding on 3s.
But wounding on 4s because transhuman. I'm really trying to keep this guy alive.
And that's
it made 1 difference.
At -1.
Okay, so 4 saves.
There's 2 damage.
So, it won't kill him. So
No, there's 4 dice.
Oh, it's 4. Okay. Still won't kill him. So he's got 1 wound left. You've got no more attacks with that guy, have you?
No.
Okay.
Damn
indeed. The transhuman made the difference,
all
I think.
the difference.
1 dice.
Yeah. So I've now got 7 attacks on the Sanguinaries. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay.
Yet again, hitting on 3s. And that's 2 failed.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Just 2.
Oh, wow.
-1.
So 2 ups saved normally because the artificial armor. So 3 ups. 1 did fail, and remember, 1 has already taken a damage, so he is removed. Ah, no, actually, technically, 2 feel no pains. I might get lucky and make both of these. Nope, so 1 guy definitely removed. Okay, that's better than I thought. I thought it was going to be an absolute massacre.
So now he will charge.
Oh, okay, so we're charging.
Those.
Okay, so we're supposed to do it all at the same time, people.
Sorry,
but it's a friendly game, and we haven't played for a while, so we need to refresh ourselves.
9 inches.
Okay, so he's charged those 2 lonely.
And he'll go to there.
He probably would have failed in a way. So that guy is that a chainsaw?
It's a Sentinel Chainsword, which is basically just gives him -1.
Okay. So how many attacks does he have?
It's not very many, just 2 seconds.
Because I will step in with my Warlord.
1 attack.
Okay, just the 1 attack, but like I said, I've stepped in with my Warlord. Step in with my Librarian as well. Okay, so where do you want the attack to go? Because I have heroically intervened, you could attack one of those 2 characters as well if you want to.
Yeah, actually, I will. No, yeah, I'll attack the Warlord. Why not?
Okay, so 1 attack, yeah.
1 attack, hitting on. It's not really any great shakes. Hitting on a 4. Nope, failed. That's it.
Yes. Okay, so I can take my time now. I haven't really got to worry too much about it. So I have a re-shimmy with my models. Okay, so Sanguinary Guard Power Fists are going to go first. So I've got 2 Power Fists in that unit against the Bullgrim. Normally hitting on 4s because they're Power Fists, -1 to hit. But because the Warlord's nearby, they're hitting on 3s again. I'm re-rolling 1s. So that's okay. Strength 8.
Toughness 5.
But I get +1 to wound, so it resets the balance again.
Is that when you're charged as well? When you're charged?
Yeah, you have charged me.
Yeah.
That's exactly where we want to be. So 8, you are 5. So normally wounding on 3s, but +1, wounding on 2s. So they all wound with the Power Fist. So you've got 2, 4, 6 saves.
Minus.
Okay, it's -3, I believe, for a Power Fist.
On a 2+ save because of the slab shield, so 5s.
5s, yeah.
And that is 2 saved.
And it's 2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece. So
1 guy's on 1
1
wound.
goes on 1, so that's
Definitely a dead dude.
That's one gone.
And then you got 2, 4, 6.
6. That will be another gone. Because they're 4 wounds each. And they're not actually, so they're ripping off at 3. So
That's worth a try.
that's one gone on 2.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
And then that's 2 dice to get rid of
one
more.
One guy who takes 2 wounds.
Takes 2 wounds.
Excellent. So the rest of the Sanguinary Guard, they're going to try to have a little punt. There's only 3 of them there with swords that can actually get in. So 3 attacks base. And they get an additional one because Phil was kind enough to charge me, which I thought was rather decent of him. So hitting on 2s now, because the Warlord's next to me. Rerolling 1s, because my Warlord also happens to be a captain. It's not bad, not bad. Hitting on 2s, I said, so that was all of them. I said that and I still forgot it. Memory like a sieve. I am strength 5 because of the sword. You are 5s, so it would be 4s. But Blood Angels get +1 to wound. Back down to 3s. Wow. Okay, not bad. Not bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are carmine swords? Yeah, I can say it, honestly. So it is a good ode, a -3 at 2 damage a pop, sir.
5s.
Again.
Ooh.
That's better.
That's 5 saves.
2 damage a pop.
So
the first one definitely kills a dude.
Oh, that's just enough, actually.
That's just enough.
Just enough to
like
wipe.
a finger of fudge. Just enough to give your kids a treat. That sounds dodgy these days, doesn't it? I'll leave that well alone. So remember the wound is on that guy. I just removed the dice so I can move some models. Right, so El Capitan will try his luck against that thing there. So, normally 4 attacks. T for Terror gives him 3 additional attacks. And you charged. And heroically intervened and all that good stuff. Hit on 2s. Long gone the days you can re-roll 1s. But they all hit. T for Terror gives him strength 5. But +1 to wound. What's the
toughness 5?
So
just 2 seconds of... Might be toughness 6. I think it's toughness 5.
Okay, so it'll be 3's the wound if it is toughness 5. So we'll roll the dice.
That's toughness 6.
Oh, it's toughness 6. It's 4's the wound. So that 1 extra dice gone. Okay, so T for Terror. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's basically a chainsword with a few extra attacks. So what's the save like on that guy?
3+.
Okay, so T for Terror I believe is only -2. But it's 2 damage.
So 5 ups.
Mm-hmm.
Made 1.
Okay, so it's 4
wounds. And I have 2 left because I have 6.
Oh, okay, very nice indeed. Right, while I'm there, I think the Librarian, you know, he fancies his chances. He does have a power axe, so I'll give that a go. So, he normally has 3 attacks base and 1 attack extra because you charge me. So he's only 3s. I can't change this at all because he's not core or anything. I think my attacks are going to finish him off. I'm not going to reroll. I've only got 2 CP left, people. Normally he's strength 6, but +1 to wound. So 3s. Oh dear. I might. Yes, I will spend 1 then because I don't trust myself. So I'm left with 1 CP. Still left with 1 CP. Wow. Okay, and then I've got the assault boys over here. Okay, so it's not going the way I want. It's not going the way I want. So these guys, I think because they're primaries, they have an extra attack each, don't they? So and they have chainswords as well, and you charge me and all that goodness. So the sergeant has 3 as base, chainsword. You charge me, and then the other guy just has 1 less attack. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because Captain is nearby. Okay. I need 2 to get through. So I am 4 +1 to wound. So that's 4's to wound? No, you are 6, aren't you?
Toughness 6.
Only 5's the wound. That's the wrong end. Okay, only 2 at -1, sir. You need to fail both of these.
4 plus.
He's left on 1 wound. And there's nothing else I can do about that. That's nasty. Okay, so turn 1. You did take care of a lot. I need to do a morale check, which I think I'm going to be okay with. I lost 3 dudes from the assault squad, so they love life.
Anything but a 6.
They love life. There's 1 model dead over here, 1 model dead there. A lot of individual wounds all over the place. Brutal first turn, sir. Brutal first turn. You got rid of my Redemptor Dreadnought, which is quite the chunk of my army, and really wanted to punch up with your tank. Sadly gone. So come out back after Blood Angels. Movement phase for turn 1.
So.
Movement phase! Right, these guys have shimmied up just slightly. They're going to wrap a tank, which is always a great idea. These guys over here, I've got 4 guys that can see that thing, and only 1 guy can see that. I want to destroy it. I am very, very much aware when it explodes it's going to hurt. So these guys are just repositioned slightly, still staying engaged with the Sentinel there. And the snipers have moved up, so they'll be hitting on 3s, not 2s. As per normal. That guy over there, if I did shoot him, I would be hitting on 5s, but I'm scared that he's going to snipe some characters because he's very good at that. Okay, so Psychic phase. I can carry out 2 spells, so I'm going to try to go with Psychic Fortress, giving me, ideal, a 5-up invulnerable. So I will put a 5 there to remind me, because I will forget. Of course, at the end of my movement phase, obviously I brought back an Eradicator, because why wouldn't you? And I healed a couple of models as well, which is always nice. Good old Apothecary. For the second power, if I did smite, I can only do it on the nearest, so I'm going to have to do it point blank. It goes off, so whatever happens, it is at least 1 mortal wound. It's a big old 2, but does it explode, Phil?
On a 6.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Nearly explodes. I'm going to have to change the colour of my trousers. Right, okay. So, these guys, I'm going to chuck a crack grenade in there, and then I'm going to fire 4 pistol shots up to there. So the crack grenade, hitting on 3s. Yep. Wounding on 5s probably.
Yep.
Nothing. And then the 4 pistol shots.
Are the pistols in range?
Range, because they're a Primaris.
Oh,
they're
okay,
actually 18.
That was.
Not just regular pistols. Oh no.
Any old pistols.
Oh no. So we are in the second doctrine now. Not makes any difference for pistols, but that's 1 hit so far. Wounding of 3s presumably. Toughness 3, are they?
Yep, toughness 3.
So AP 1, but you are in cover, so
it's normally a 5 up, so it will be a 4 up.
Okay.
Oh, showed it, so 1 gone.
1 guy deaded. Over here, rapid fire, 8 shots. Go into that thing. What's the toughness on that thing?
6.
Oh, okay. I'll do 1 crack grenade in first. Go in front is within 6. And then the rest is going to be rapid fire shots. So crack. Okay, so -1 on crack, I believe.
Normal save is 3, so 4 plus. Nope.
Okay, and big old D3. Here's the 3.
It's a. Guess what?
It explodes.
It explodes on a 5
Oh dear.
or a 6.
Oh dear. This is not what you want to see, is
5
it?
plus.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
So D6 things within a D6 inch suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Right, is it within 6 inches
Within
of
6
that unit? Yes, he is. Is he within 6 inches of the... Yes, he is. Not within 6 inches over there. But yes, both units are in range.
So it's D3 mortal wounds.
Oh,
so
which one first?
The troops.
Okay. Oh,
3.
big old 3. So that's a dude and a bit.
And then the bikes.
Okay, on the bike. Oh, no.
But I think they paid for their points.
Okay. Okay, so over here, a couple of the bikes can see up there. Thankfully, these guys got 4 wounds. One guy's barely alive. I will put the bolters in there because it's the only visible target from the back bike. I'll do that now. It'll be wounded on 6s, but there's nothing else really can shoot at, so it's definitely a Hail Mary. It's definitely a Hail Mary. There is one there, Phil. AP -1, I believe.
So normally 5 up, so down to 4 up because of the cover, back up to 5 up for
the tank.
The tank.
This is the tank. I was going to say.
So that's a 3 plus. So it's 4 plus.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Nope.
Okay. It was actually -1 normally anyway, and because I'm in the tactical doctrine, it's still 1 damage whatever way you look at it. But just informing those at home, those are starties, bolters on the bike are -1 normally. So that save would have been -2. So he's taken 1 whole damage. The pistol from here is going up there. Misses, and then 2 bikes worth of shooting at those little guys on the top as well. Wow. Well, the bikes are moving fast. That's why they're missing so much. That's what it is. Wounding on 3s. Yeah, so that's 3 at -2 for that unit up there, Phil.
So become 4, so 6s.
Okay.
1.
Okay. Bam. And that's all she wrote for these guys. A lot of people out of range, so I might as well go for the Eradicators. The Eradicators are going to try to pop the Chimera?
Chimera, yeah.
So, they're re-rolling alls because I made sure my chapter master told them to do so. They're shouting at those guys and saying, blow that tank. So, because they are putting all their shots into it, they get to double the number of shots. Re-rolling alls. Still a fail on 1. Strength is 8 versus 8.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, okay, so it's actually 3s. Better than I thought. There we go. -4.
No saves.
And they're not within half range. And they're not within the 12. So it's just straight D6 damages. Which is really good. That's insane. 17 damage, Phil? Is that good enough?
Oh no, actually no. Oh no, hold on. That's 10, not 20. Yes, that's. Does it explode?
Okay. Oh. Do you want to roll for it? Because I know how hot you are rolling 6s. It doesn't explode.
Not explode.
You got 4 guys.
4 Bullgrims in there.
Right. Any 1s could be a bit of a big deal.
But you have to deploy these before you do the dice roll. So.
Okay, he's popping them out in the front as well. Nasty.
Luckily,
no ones.
Got away with it with the Bullgrims there.
He's a good man, isn't he? He's a good man as well. Right. So, toughness on the Sentinels are 6, aren't they?
Yes.
So I will. So he can only shoot the Sentinel. So he's going to shoot the Sentinel. Why not? It's a pistol, sure. It's a 6. I need to wound it on a 5. Nope. So the 2 Astartes pistols are going to go for the Bogrins. I'm re-rolling 1 because there is a captain nearby. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound at -1 for those pretty boys over there.
So that becomes a 3 plus. Nope.
1 wound.
1 damage.
And the plasma pistol is going to go to the Sentinel. I'm not going to supercharge. Hits. Wounds on a 3. And wounds. So, no, it was on the Sentinel.
Oh, okay.
It's not supercharged.
So it's just -1.
Is it -2 with a plasma pistol?
Let's see what's right. It's failed.
Yeah, and it's only 1 damage. It's only 1 damage because I did not supercharge. Characters should not supercharge the plasma weapons. Alright. I am very much worried about those boys over there. I think they're going to charge over here and do some serious damage. Not likely to kill that sniper with those guys, but I'm going to give it a go. It's 3 shots. Shooting him with mortis rounds. I can only hit him on 5s.
Yep.
This is not a good idea, people. But I need to get rid of him. I am worried he's going to kill some characters. 1-5. This is toughness 5 versus 4, I believe.
Versus 4, yes.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I needed to get rid of him though. I will try to. Alright. So, first 4-man unit. Going to shoot those Bogrins over there. Right, so these guys, or the first unit of 4 is going to go into there. I think the other unit, most of the unit is out. So I'm nowhere near the captain. So I'll be definitely hitting on 3s. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. I think it's worth a bit of a jab at those guys to at least thin out their herd. Boom. And wounding on 4s. It's AP 1 though, so maybe something. Okay, 4s. It's not bad, it's not bad. 2, 4, 6, 8 saves. 3 up saves. Because they have the big old slab shields, don't they? Only 1 damage apiece. 8. So they're like Diddy heavy bolters, they're not the 2 damage bolters. Okay, there's a few.
That's
You save those.
4 wounds, that will be...
1 dude.
Hold on, that's got 2.
Oh yeah. So one guy takes another 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so he's got 1 left.
Excellent. Excellent. So I'm pretty sure the other unit is 1 guy in. And they're definitely in. So they're not much of a pain, but it's the only thing that really I can target. Because Sentinel is strength 6, isn't
Toughness 6, yeah.
So I'll be wounding on 5s. It's not the best, not the best. So I'm going to go for the only one that can actually target the Bullgrin. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. See if I can pink up another one. Okay, not bad. So that's 3 -1 saves. That's 1 wound. 1 wound. That's enough. And then the other 3 guys going into the what's left of the snipers. So that's 2 dudes, 3 dudes. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, I believe.
Yes, it will be.
So it's not the targets I really want to shoot, but it's the only thing that's in range currently. I know Phil can bring on some reserves in a minute as well. So that's 6, 9 saves at -1.
I'll just throw 6 at the moment because there are 5s going to 4s, back to 5s. Oh, saying that.
Okay,
so that's
2 dudes. 2. That's not bad. So 3 more dice?
And then 3 more dice.
You got this, you got this. Love life.
2 more.
Love life. He's going to pass morale. He's going to be fine.
No, he's from the other unit.
Oh, he's still got to try
it's still got
morale.
to do it. It's still got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the lonesome sniper.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So the Whirlwind's going to shoot everything he can into those 2 guys because, yes, he's got blast, so he could potentially destroy a unit or really do some serious damage. But with 2 units on, at least, on each objective at Phil's back half. And all they're going to do is move up 6 and make the charge. They've got OBSEC as long as they kill 1 model in that unit. So, 2d6, number of shots. Hey, that's not bad. 11 shots would do me nicely. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, Phil's walked away, but it's on camera, so I can't possibly cheat, right?
I was just wondering if a whirlwind had a minimum range.
Ah, that's a very good point. No, he can't shoot in Overwatch. And then hitting on 3s. That's good. 1 fail so far.
Yeah. A lot of these things used to have a minimum range.
Wounding on 3s, but there's no AP to this, Phil, so you're going to be alright, sir. You're going to be alright. Bam, bam, bam. So, that is 5 saves. It's not going to be enough to kill. There's no AP to this.
2 ups.
No, all day long. Loves life. So that leaves me just with the charges, which is just going to be this over here. You going to Overwatch?
No.
Didn't think so. So, don't think they can really fail. That +1, thankfully, because of Blood Angels. But, yeah, that's pretty nasty. So, they've only got chainswords, nothing tearing.
One's modelled with a fist, isn't it?
One's model with a fist,
Okay.
just because I thought it looked cool. But, no, I haven't paid the points for it. Not going to be enough to destroy the tank, but at least Phil will be able to shoot the top turret. So, that's the dice. That's pretty nice. So, they get an additional, obviously, because of Shock Assault. But it is still the first turn. So, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Which is, yeah. A normal Marine would be wounding on 6s. So, I stand probably like maybe a 5% chance of destroying that thing. Right, okay. It's a couple. Nothing to make your toes curl. So 2 at -1.
3 up normally, 4 plus. 1 saved, 1 failed.
Okay, so he's down to 10 wounds. Would you like to smack back? Why
Yes.
wouldn't you?
I think he's only got 1 attack.
Okay, 3 attacks.
1 hit.
hit.
I think it's strength 6 or something.
Yeah. So wounding on 3s, definitely.
So wound.
Oh, no AP, thankfully. So it could be enough to kill a Marine. No, thank God, just made it on a 3 up. Because 1 Marine did take a wound. So at the end of this, just 1 morale. And I too would score 2 points as well. So
He's fine.
he loves life. Told you he was going to make it. He's a boss. So I scored 2 points as well for the time being. Because Phil obviously will move over there on a successful charge and stop me from scoring.
Let me just check the ball grim.
Which is a big,
Wow.
big deal. Okay, so the end of Phil's movement, he's obviously moved back with this guy here. Because I couldn't wrap the tank, sadly. He can't shoot, but he's going to do Strike and Shroud, which is -1 to hit, because he's popping smoke. He has brought reinforcements on over here, so the Torok has come on. And then the tank over here has had a re-shimmy, and these guys are going for the charge. And the Valkyrie's hovering there, because it's all about the objectives, people. And Phil's going for it. Right, any shooting you want to do this
yes,
turn?
shooting.
Possibly.
I will fire this first. The Gatling, Torok's Gatling cannon at the
Those guys?
the ones at the back.
Okay, the ones that's been injured.
The
Yeah.
ones that have been injured. It's a rapid fire. It's a heavy 20.
So it's -1 to hit. Oh no, it's not, because it's a vehicle, isn't it?
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Nice. So rapid fire 20. That's better than the Marines.
It's a heavy 20. So.
Yeah, I was going to say it's better than Marines, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because theirs is
16, I
12
think.
or 16 if it's Primera stuff. Yeah. So how come your barrels are smaller? You get to shoot better. Is it smaller projectiles? Is it only strength 2?
It's engineering. It's machine.
Ah,
tools,
I
it's,
see. Whereas Marines are just Marines, the thugs, aren't they?
Any old sort of steel.
So you're more technical.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh wow! Okay.
Because they're prior. Let me just check that. Because they are. Yeah. No, sorry, 4s.
Okay. Hit on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay. Those dice, they do a pretty good job with 6s, don't they?
do. They're from my old club. Board and Swords, Derby, if anybody's interested. One of my old clubs.
Still running?
It is. It's actually expanded. It's doing really well business-wise.
Good on them. Good on them. Have to check them out.
Yeah. So
Toughness 5.
the toughness 5. So it was their strength 4. So it was the 5s.
Ooh. Okay, there's a few there.
And this is at -1 because of the Tempestus Lambden Lions.
Very cool. I'm in cover. So, how many, sir?
4.
Okay, so back to 3 up again then. Okay, so far. Remember, one guy is on 1 wound, so any wounds will pink off 1 dude.
And 2 hot shot volley guns.
Might as well.
4 shots each.
Pew, pew, pew.
4, 6, 8. 4s. And 5s.
Wow.
4 at -1.
Nothing, I'm good. Thank God for cover.
For that.
Thank the Emperor.
Right. He's only moved 5.
Because we know what he's going to
So
do.
now he's going to do. He's now going to do.
Obviously, he re-rolls 1s. Phil will always do that every turn, so if you don't hear us say it, why wouldn't he? Every turn.
I'm going to fire everything.
So remember over here, have
I can't see these.
5 up invulnerable saves in that little bundle.
Nice and simple to start with. Everything at the unit at the back.
Okay.
So Stormbolter. Rerolling 1s.
And so you've got lots of heavy stuff, haven't you, going on with this?
Yes.
I will transhuman.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference with the heavy bolters, but it will with the other stuff possibly later on.
That's all. That's probably all. Oh, you got.
I've got 1 CP left.
So
thankfully, there's only a 4-man unit.
5s.
Yep.
1.
I think transhuman is brilliant. I'm glad that Blood Angels can use Space Marine stuff now.
Yeah, 1 normal save. Ooh,
I'm okay.
Showed the 1.
I did see the 1. They
That's
did wink at us just for a second.
Reroll the 1. Hits. 3s. -3, so -2.
Wow. It's a dead guy. Whatever it is going to definitely kill one guy on 1 wound. There we go.
And it's the
So far.
Executioner Plasma. Oh, well, we'll re-roll that.
Well, you might as well.
6.
That's more like it.
3s. Re-rolling 1s. Oh, too many 2s. I will spend a command point on that one of those.
Okay. You're better off on command points than I am.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, you have a special thing about command points, don't you?
I do.
I've just spent a command point. Do you want to try stealing
I'll
it?
see if we can steal mine back. No.
Okay. Do you want to steal mine back?
Your back? No.
No.
So
But,
this is now the re-roll. And it paid its points.
Cool.
That's 4 wounds. That's -3.
Ooh.
2 damage.
-3 including the terrain or no?
Sorry, -2.
So 4 at -2. Oh dear. Dear. How much damage?
2 damage each.
1, 2 kills the dude, the other 1 leaves a guy on 1 wound. Nasty. Get out of it. Stop holding hands. Just like real Marines. Okay. 2 guys left in that unit.
I will now fire it again because we're grinding in advance. D6 shots. And that is a 1.
Yep.
So I will re-roll that.
Why wouldn't you?
3.
Okay.
Got my. And so now he's going to hitting on 3s. I'm allowed, because of my special Grand Strategist, to re-roll a hit.
Ooh.
This is not a command point, this is the strategist thing I forgot up till now.
Okay.
So, I hit.
Yes, it does. Very accurate. Very accurate.
3s to wound.
4 is the wound transhuman. So.
4s. 1, I'm allowed to re-roll 1 wound.
Okay, yes. So once per battle.
So that's 2.
So Phil's using it now, you might as well. 1 failed, which will definitely kill 1. So I'm left with 1 guy in that unit. Get out of it. Right, okay.
So how many wounds do they have?
They have 3 wounds apiece.
So, yeah, you do also took 2 wounds as well.
Oh, no, that was the last lot because I passed the other. That's a 6-up save set.
Right. Sorry.
Wow.
My mistake.
That's all right.
So that's that shot. So that's that. I will now. Basilisk that model.
Fair enough. He's going down.
Two
He is
D6
going down. And you pick the highest. And you can re-roll as
I
well.
can re-roll as well. I can re-roll one of them. Re-roll that.
Yeah, because you're going to try for more.
No. So it's
So you're going to take the 4
4
shots.
shots. Hitting on
4s?
4s.
Wow.
2.
Wounding on 4s.
Is that unit as well?
No, just that.
Oh, sorry, that was just that one. Yeah. So that's
Doesn't matter.
2 at -3.
-3 or -2 effectively. 1 makes it how much damage?
D6.
Does it kill him? Yes, it does.
Actually, no, it's a flat 3.
Oh, it's a flat 3.
flat 3.
Well, it kills him then. Either way, it would have been 3, and it kills him. That's a unit wiped. Very, very powerful stuff there. So Phil has used his Grand Strategist. That's gone now. So that command tank over there.
I can re-roll a save.
One save remaining.
Right. This will flame those 2 guys.
Yeah, sure.
D6 shots. Well, why not?
Okay.
6.
Yes, that's
6 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Wow.
5 at -1.
Okay. So I take 4 wounds, but feel no pain. Pain was definitely felt this day. 1 guy left on 1 wound. It's enough to not wipe the unit. So obviously the sergeant is left alive as a smouldering wreck. But he's still alive. He's still alive.
Next, bit of revenge from that sniper.
Yes.
On a 3. On a, hopefully a 6 again. Nothing.
No? Okay.
The rattlings will now shoot at those.
Pew, 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 pew.
On 3s. 4s
Oh,
because
of course,
they moved.
they moved, yeah.
No, we're shooting all day long. And they will scoot.
Because that's what they do. Because now I can't see them. That's what it's all about. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Scoot, scoot, scoot. Over there, I think those las guns might be in range.
I think so. It's range 24, is that right?
24. So, right. Basically, they're all in range. Or 1 sniper. So that's 8 las guns. 6.
The
8.
Imperium's finest.
I think they're rapid firing as well, because they haven't moved. I think they're rapid fire. I should know my armies really.
But you do have so many armies, Phil.
That's true. I like variety.
Here's the spice alive. Let the spice flow.
Las guns going right at the bottom. It is rapid fire 1.
So if they don't move, then they can rapid fire.
16 shots.
So like bolters and space marines and all that jank, yeah?
Yep. 10, 16.
Okay.
And the sniper.
Which is a different colour dice.
And the red one.
Okay.
On 4s.
Okie dokie. Strength 3?
Strength 3. Except the sniper who's strength 4.
Okay. And I'm assuming he's got the 6 mortal wound thing if he gets it on the...
Yes. Yeah, it's a sniper rifle. He's not any better at shooting, but it's the same weapon.
Yeah, yeah. They give a gun to anybody in the Imperium, wouldn't they?
They do. They've got too many guns. So it's 2
Okay.
normal saves.
2 normal saves could be enough to take a guy off. It's not.
No.
It's not. They love life.
So now that leaves the flamer.
So we've done the flamer. Only done the
Needs
flamer.
this guy.
Oh, yes.
He will shoot at these.
Okie dokie.
So it's 2d6 missile pods.
Sure? Oh, yeah.
9 shots.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Everything will fire at them, including the las. 6.
That's a bit harsh, Phil.
Yes.
They've technically got a 1-up save and being in cover as well, and I kid you not with the camo cloaks.
Yeah.
So what's the AP on this?
I think it's not
Straight?
anything.
Okay, so it's 2-up save then effectively, yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay. And they are toughness 4?
So, nothing.
Okay, but last cannons, they'll do something.
Last cannon.
Bring down the house.
No.
No. Okay, right.
You don't really expect them to hit anything. They're just,
No.
They're just there to
Payload.
occupy stuff.
That's it, that's it.
So he did flame over there.
Oh, yes.
So Vindicare.
Ah, yes. The big man himself.
Yeah, and I do a pop those. No, I'll pop an eliminator.
Sniper v Sniper.
So it hits on a 2+ because I haven't moved.
Yep.
All the weapon I will use.
Ooh, what round is he going to use? It's a round of he doesn't care, they're just dead.
Poke you in the eye. Shot.
Hitting on a 2, single shot.
Single shot, excessive rifle shot. Hits.
Yep.
Strength 5.
Okay, so wounding on 3s.
Wounded on a 3.
Has he got a special rule? Does he always wound on a 2 or something?
He might always wound on a 2.
Because I think he's got something against infantry, isn't he?
Always hits on a 2+ if I don't move.
Yep.
Headshot.
Always wounds on a 2. 6s are crazy more wounds and explodes and stuff.
No, it's basically it's an exploding wound thing. Headshot. After resolving an attack with a pistol or rifle, a model with an enemy unit lost any wounds as a result. I roll a d6 on a 3+, it suffers 1 mortal wound.
Okay, so wounding on a 3.
Wounding on a 3.
Oh, ain't that always the way?
Have I command pointed?
I'm not. Oh, yes, you did with that tank, and then you re-rolled with your tank.
No,
yes,
so
okay.
nothing then.
Oh, I actually remembered something. Wow, steady on. Okay, but you don't want to kill him anyway because you want to charge.
So you'd have took the one off I wanted anyway. So I do want to charge that. That's 8 inches, and that is quite nicely. I will charge these because of the 5-inch height thing.
Yeah.
I only have to get to the bottom of where you are.
That's it. That's it.
Within an inch, and that will make it 5 inches.
Okay, so that guy does wound on a 2+, like we thought. Did say he had a rule against infantry, or thought he did. So he did actually wound. So the damage is
D3, just the 1.
So he suffers 1 wound, but he has a rule in addition.
I have the headshot. I've caused a wound on a model, but was not destroyed. On a D6, on a 3+, the model suffers another mortal wound.
Okay.
That's another mortal wound.
So that's a dead guy. So does it go through the whole unit, or what does it do? I'm just going to take the 2 from there.
A model in an enemy unit lost. The model suffers.
Okay.
So it's good
That's
for
still
characters.
good.
Yes.
It's still good. So it doesn't. I'm not going to take the sergeant off because yes, it would reduce the distance. But then I'll be off the objective. So currently there'll be 2 of us on the objective. No, 3 of us because he's got the flyer. Because the flyer is in hover mode. Right, so he's just going to make it in.
I need to charge. I need 5 inches.
Wasn't it?
No, it's 5.
Oh, 5.
Because it's flat.
Yes.
I go on to, and I've got a 5-inch vertical attack.
He couldn't possibly fail, and if he did, he would re-roll.
5-inch charge.
He's got this, people. Totally.
8 inches.
Totally. So they should be dead.
3 and 4.
So you've been wounding me on 3s, won't you?
Hitting on 3s. On strength 5, wounding you on 3s.
Well, I will use my last CP for transhuman purely because you'll be wounding on 4s rather than 3s. If I don't lose any, actually I still lost the objective, haven't I?
Yes.
No point. They're going to die. I'm just going to admit it. They're dead. I'm not going to bother with a CP.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Not necessarily a great roll, but not bad.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
2 damage a pop, was it? Or 1 damage a pop?
2 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
That's lucky. That's 4 at -1.
So my cover means nothing now because we're in combat. So 4 up saves. 1 damage a piece, you say? Or 2 damage? That is a unit gone. I'm not going to bother re-rolling because I've just admitted they're dead. So Luke, you could quite possibly be right. They could be useless. But on paper, they do look really good. Hitting on 2s. They've got some different rounds that they can use. Great for low-level infantry with a blast. But haven't had a chance this game. Phil is obviously playing the objective like he always does. Nothing's in combat, so I can't smack back. That's it. So Phil scores 3 in his turn, which is really, really good. Even if I claw that one back, I will not be scoring 3 in my turn. So it's turn 2 for the Blood Angels. Come back after the move. Okay, end the Blood Angels movement phase. So I've brought back Eradicators. Can't heal these guys, way too far away. They advanced up. That's about all they can do. Because there's one guy there, whatever. I'm not likely to kill him. These just moved. Not likely to destroy that thing, but might want to wrap it up. These guys have moved, and they're trying to get a charge on the assassin. Is there any minuses to hitting close combat?
I don't think there is, no.
So I can only hit on 5s at obviously range, but... Right, so psychic phase. I'm going for a smite, a big old smite with a librarian just there. So, thought it was going to be super smite for a second. It's just a regular good old fashioned smite. It is a 3 mortal wound, which is pretty nice. And I'll do the Psychic Fortress for that. Is a fail. I believe that goes off on a 6. Do I need to re-roll that? I don't think you've got massive amounts of AP, have you?
No.
I know you've got some AP over there, but with a 2-up save anyway, I think I'm okay. So I'm going to leave it to that. I've only got 2 CP anyway. In my command phase, obviously getting 1 back and putting the re-rolls all on these guys. So with that, we'll go into the shooting phase. They will put all their shots into that tank over there. So that means double the amounts of shooting, hitting on 3s but re-rolling alls, thanks to the Chapter Master. Wow. I got 2 more out of it, which isn't bad. So not half range once again. You are toughness 8, I believe?
Toughness 8.
So I am 8.
Shooting.
So these guys.
Well, they're not in range of the Chapter Master.
So we're just checking the roll there. I haven't cheated. It does stay with them, the re-rolls of everything, if obviously the Chapter Master was within 6 initially. It stays on them into the next command phase. So I am sadly only wounding on 4s now. Which is a bit of a big deal. I might re-roll 1 of those for 1 CP. Leaving me on 1 CP. You can't change the past. Why do I always do that? So 3 minus 4s.
I cannot stop that.
So it's not enough to destroy you probably. It's straight D6s. 10, 14. Is that enough?
Enough.
Does it blow? We've had a lot of explosions.
Do you want to blow it?
Oh, I'll give it a go. Not that I want to, I don't think. No. Okay. So once again, those guys are pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Especially when I leave the apothecary alive for you to bring them back.
Yes, well I didn't want to stick his head out because there was a sniper just there. Right, so all the small shots are going into the Bulgrins. So 2 shots apiece. I believe there's only 7 guys left because Phil did pink one off earlier on. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 1 to hit. And re-rolling 1s because there is a captain within 6 of them. So it does make a difference. It's only strength 4, so nothing too special. They all hit, so I'll be wounding on 5s because these guys, they're as tough as they are beautiful. Right, 5s. AP 1 to this. AP 2 actually, in this phase, isn't it?
Yes.
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. So that is only a big old 4 AP 2.
So that's 4 ups.
Dun dun dun. Oh, he's golden. Not a problem.
My goodness.
Soap Marine, crack grenade into the face of that thing. Misses. Plasma pistol or crack grenade? Crack grenade, I suppose, wounding on 4. Plasma pistol would only do 1 damage though, wouldn't it? I will go for a crack. I will gamble it. So that's a cock dice. As much as I want that to be a 5, it is a 6. So it has hit from the librarian. And it has wounded. So crack is -1. Oh, he's good.
I think that'll be good. I think they're 4 up normally, so it becomes 5 up.
Okay, so crack grenade from the captain into the Bulgrin. doesn't reroll. The Apothecary is out, so it's just be a pistol. Hits and wounds on a 5. Nope. Wow. Okay, I was hoping for a bit more than that, guys. Come on. So it would take me to over here. A crack grenade going into the tank. Hits. Cock dice. Wounds. -1. Got a crack grenade.
What was that on the?
It's over here. These guys.
On the tank.
Just
There's a 3+4+. That's fine.
He's good, and all those range 18 shots. I do not believe they're really in range of. Oh no, they are within range of those guys. So I'll put 4 shots into those guys. They will have cover though.
So they're +1 to hit. Does not terrain give you +1?
I think it was intervening if it's on the other side, isn't it? But
the thing you've got to be wholly within it.
it's only 2 anyway, so whatever way you look at it, it's still 2. It's either 2 or 2. And that's 2, -1.
I don't think you get a save.
Okay.
I don't get a +1 save.
I
+1 to hit.
thought you got cover for being in it, it's difficult terrain, and if you're on the other side, it's intervening, is what I believe. But we will check that in a second to confirm for you guys. Phil's totally right, it actually works when you're in it, not on the other side, because I thought it was shooting through, like when you're shooting gantries and things like that. Okay, these guys. So they're going to put all the rapid fire stuff into here. Chuck 1 crack grenade in and 2 pistols in, because it's anything in reach, and I can't see that tiny little guy up there. So I'll go for the crack grenade into there. Hits. Needing a 5. It's enough. -1, buddy. Takes it, so D3 for good old crack. His 2 wounds on the tank, and then the 2 pistol shots. Both hit. Needing 6s. Nothing. And all the little tiny rapid fires are going to go into those charming guys. -1 to hit in the woods. So hitting on 4s now.
That made any difference there?
Couple wounding on 3s. Is -2 now, but 3 at -2.
No saves?
Okay, so just 3 dudes. Just the 3 dudes. That's everything over here because these guys advanced. Alright. Don't think these guys are going to pink off the assassin. But he is a real pain in my butt. So I did lots and lots of shots, but they're only hitting on 5s. And with your cover save, you have a 2-up save, it'd be a 3-up save. It's unlikely to kill, but I will give it a go, because those tiny little guys aren't much of a threat to me. Sorry.
Are you -1?
Heavy bolters.
They're not heavy, but they're just assault bolters.
They're assault bolters, but yeah. But
Is it -1?
It's still -1, but it could be -2 actually, because they're not heavy, are they? They're assault.
Yeah.
So they'd be, okay, so you have a 4-up save, but do you have a, you always got a 4-up save, haven't you?
In combat, yes. Got 4-up invulnerable.
We'll see what his stats are like. In the meantime...
Oh, so you're shooting or fighting?
Oh, I'm going to be doing both. I want to shoot him in the face if I can. And then if he doesn't die, I will try charging him. So I'm down to 1 CP because I spent a CP earlier on. And I do like to burn those CP as fast as possible. Have you ever seen our channel before? You know I do that every round. Right, so the Storm Bolter from here will shoot at the Bullgryns. And the Whirlwind over here will shoot at the Scions, I think. So a number of shots. Actually, the Scions are only 5 models. And it has a burst blast profile. Do I want to shoot at them? Or do I want to those are still 5 models, isn't it? Yes. I'll shoot over there. I know you've got lots of units covering that that unit there. Shoot with the Whirlwind. Number of shots.
So you've got 8 though?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry guys. So number of shots from the whirlwind. There's only 10 guys. It's not more than 10 guys. So that is 8 shots effectively, because that's gone 3. So 8 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerunning 1s. No, I can't, because it's not core anymore. So it's just 3s. Strength 6. No AP to this.
That'll be 2s.
Still fail 3 out of 5. So only 2. No AP to this.
So 5 ups then.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so 2 guys dead. And then, like I said, the Stormboaters are going to be in the face of the Bullgrins. So what do we decide on the Assassin?
In what way?
So is he always got 4 up in that situation, or has he got better?
He's got 4 up invulnerable.
Okay. So the Bullgrins take 1 save at -1 from the Stormbolter to the face.
Oh, takes a wound.
Okay. Right. So that's all the shots over there done. These guys do fancy their chances, and they're going to try to shoot that guy.
Right.
Okay, so all these shots are going to go into the Assassin if I can. So I'm hitting on 3s, but this guy has got some crazy saves. So I'm hitting him on 5s because that's his special rule, which is horrible already. So it's not the best, put it that way. 2 more there, and I'm wounding on 3s, which is okay. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. 2, 4, 6, 8 saves. Right. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8 saves. I totally misread that, guys. I thought he had the same rules as my snipers, so he does have a 4-up save. So 4-up save normally. In cover goes 2-up save, and I have -2 to this, makes it 4-up save. Sorry for the confusion. I honestly thought he had some kind of camo cloak, but I think that's his rules on him getting shot, basically, because being only hit on 5s is amazing.
So, takes 3 wounds. That's a lucky throw for me.
Fail another one, it would have been game over.
He's got 5.
Oh, he's got 5.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Okie dokie.
That's 2 left.
Right, so shot. I think I'll be doing some charges. I think. First charge, sir. The Assault Marine. Would you like to Overwatch?
I might as well, because he's going to die anyway, isn't he?
Well, maybe. Maybe.
Use that command point there.
Yep. So you have a flamer, which you can re-roll the number of shots for anyway. So that's pretty nice.
D6.
4.
I'll take
that. Okay. So auto hitting.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Wow.
I'll take that at -1.
So should kill him. Does kill him. He is gone. Out of it. And Phil's trashing the table.
In rage.
Right, next I'm going to charge with my Librarian. So, he's definitely in. So Phil can't do anything about that. But can I actually kill him this time around? Right, so, you can interrupt as well, because you've still got loads of CP, haven't you? Loads of CP, all day long, sir.
So interrupt, I've got no really know all the charges yet.
Right, I am going to charge your flyer with my Sanguinary Guard and the Bullgrim.
Okay.
Okay, so get +1 to this. So Blood Angels. So that is a 5-inch charge. I think they could probably make that in.
Yes.
So piling moves. These guys, they're 2 inches away. They rolled Snake Eyes, but thankfully Blood Angels +1. So yay! They made it in for charge. I did charge over here the Assassin, which was okay. And I managed to pile in to get 2 more guys in, thankfully. Over here, the Sanguinary Guard have gone for it. I'm not going for the captain, I don't think. Yeah, Yeah, sorry, I'll go for the captain because I can shimmy these guys around until there's a 2-inch gap, and I'm sure the captain can get in there. So I'm going to go for it because I need to be within 2 inches of each other. So captain's made it in, but I definitely can't get the apothecary in because there's not enough gaps. So which is fine as long as they're still within 6 inches of the apothecary. It's all good. The apothecary has made those guys think it is turn 3 with a red chalice. So they basically get 1 extra attack and an extra AP, but I don't think it's going to make a difference at this stage. Phil can interrupt. I'm not sure that he's going to do much with that, if he's going to do it at all, because that's not going to do a lot in combat. The assassin, I'm not sure what he's got actually, and he's got a pistol and a sniper rifle.
He's just normal attacks, he's got no special weapon.
That's got a chainsaw thing?
No, that you killed the chainsaw one, this is just his normal, he's only got 1 attack anyway.
So I will go with the sanguinary guard first. So I'm going to put 3 sanguinary guard into the Bulgrin, and 2 regular into the flyer, and then 2 fists into the flyer. So I'll go for the 2 fists first. So 3 attacks normally, 1 additional for the charge, 1 additional because they think it's the 3rd turn. Obviously easily persuaded. Oh look, it's a cup. It's the 3rd turn, guys. So hitting on 3s, because it would be normally 4s, but Heirs of Ascilian, my warlord is right next to them. So 3s, boys, re-rolling 1s. 2 fails, 3 fails. The toughness of the flyer is 7?
It is toughness 7.
So 3s down to 2s because of Red Thirst. Okay, that helps. -3 is -4 now, so it doesn't get a save. There's a flat 2 damage each of Power Fist these days. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 on the flyer so far.
2 wounds left.
So now I might as well go for the 2 in Carmine Swords on that thing left. So normal attacks. Thinks it's 3rd turn. Shock Assault. So these boys are hitting on 2s. Slightly better than the fists in that regard anyway. And re-rolling those pesky 1s. Quite accurate, but I do seem to get these guys shot off the table more often than not. So it's strength 5, so it's 5s to wound, but +1, so 4s to wound. Okay, so that is -3. Do you get a save out of that?
That would be 6s. How many?
Okay,
5.
so 5 of them. 2 damage a pop.
5 6s of it.
Easy. No worries, Phil.
Any day of the week.
The worrying thing is, it could quite possibly explode, though.
It's probably done more damage exploding, if it does.
Well, there's been lots of explosions this
No,
game, thank God. And then only 3 dudes on the Bulgrins. So 5 attacks each for those lovely guys in gold. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, that's good going. That's good going. Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
So 4s normally, but Blood Angels, they get +1 to wound. Good old Blood Angels, you see. That's what it's all about, people. 3 ups. Bow, 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 bow. That is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 saves. -3.
5 ups.
2 damage a pop.
I think this is their day done. Yes. Ooh, no. 2 damage. 2, 4, 6. Yeah.
And then with that, the Librarian. 3 attacks normally, 1 additional because of charging. So hitting on 3s. He failed last time. Can he make it this time? Yes, good. Strength effectively 6 +1 to wound. On that thing?
Oh, sorry. Toughness 6.
Got me worried there, Phil. So it's still 3s because +1 to wound. Yeah, better than last time. So only -2. I'll double check. I think it's only -2 for a Force Axe. Is it the same as a Power Axe? Let's see what you got. They got 4 save regularly?
2 failed.
2 failed, and it's 2 damage pop.
He's gone.
He's got. Does he blow? He could blow.
He could blow.
He could blow. He blows.
There she blows.
Okay.
D3, I think it is. Just the one.
One damage. One damage. Still lots of one damage going on over here. Okay. Okay, so I did say to Phil I was going to spend one CP, my last CP in fact, because I don't trust myself, to do Hammer of Wrath. So how that works is every model that made it into the charge, so only 3 in that unit, from base to base, effectively has to roll the same as the opposition's toughness or higher, scores a mortal wound. So toughness of 4, so 4s or more. It's 2 mortal wounds, so I didn't even need to attack.
Does it roll higher?
Equal or higher.
So that's it.
So I didn't even have to do any attacks.
That's it.
But I was so worried about that guy, and then I'm gonna shimmy these guys down 3 inches to the floor in a second. But in the meantime, attacks for days, trying to scrape off wounds if I can. So the bikers, I believe, is 5 for the sergeant, 4 for everybody else. Hitting on 3s. The smoke, I'm assuming, is only for shooting, is that correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so still hitting on 3s. Wow. And 5s to wound. And AP only 1. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 at AP minus 1. Can I start scratching the paint?
4 ups.
1 wound. Okay, and then we do the same thing. Ah, they have additional attacks, don't they, actually, when they make it in the bikes?
The bikes do, yeah.
Devastating charge for those guys. They get 2 extra attacks each when they charge in. So, same as always, nothing massively special about that. But it's extra attacks, people. Why wouldn't you? Wounding on 5s, and didn't make a bit of difference. Okay. And then the assault intercessors, same as the bikers, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Won't be so good next time around. Because no one's charging. Okay. Still got 7 wounds left on those. So it's going to be a long time for that tank to go. So I probably should have just fallen out of combat, to be fair. Should leave it alone. But I can't help myself. I need to kill stuff. I should think about the mission. Phil always tells me that. 5s and 6s. Better. That's 5 minus 1s.
4 ups. 2 more.
Okay, so it's still very, very much alive. So leadership
6.
for those guys.
So they have failed.
So lose 1 initially.
Lose 1, and then
is it
there's
more
4.
than half the unit?
It is more than half.
So 4 guys, 1s and 2s. You're good. Love life. Those guys only lost 2, not going to be a problem. I think the morale's probably going to be good enough.
It's 7, so possibly on a 6.
No. Right, that's going to be there for days. I wouldn't even worry about that. So the end of my turn, I managed to claw my point back. But it does seem a bit of a waste. Possibly a bit of overkill. But it's Phil's turn 3, so we'll come back after his movement phase. And remember, he does have his guys in the clown car over there that are probably going to gun me down. Right. At the end of Phil's movement phase, obviously not going anywhere. These guys shimmied up, so really grabbing hold of that objective. The clown car spooled out all the melters and plasma's goodness, and they've gone over to there. So, oh yeah, and Phil's obviously in the command phase. Tank commander rerolls to hit the 1s, because why wouldn't you?
Well, they're not tank, these are Tempestus.
Oh, I thought you meant on your tank. You meant on those guys?
Those on the melters,
great.
one on the plasma, one on the melters.
Why wouldn't you?
Rerolling the 1s.
That's great. Okay.
Right. 4 melters into there.
Yep, they've all got cover, but still going to hurt.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Because these are slightly better than regular old Imperial Guard. They hit on 3s.
Tempest, that's 4 hits. Strength 4.
Toughness 5.
Wounding on 3s. Command point one of those. Yep, that's 4 hits.
Wow.
That's minus...
3 in cover, isn't it? This is melter, right?
Minus, hang on a minute, we've got minus...
It's minus 4?
It's minus 4 normally, so it'd be minus 3, yes.
Yeah, so 6s and 6s only. Wow, 2 guys suffer the penalty. How much damage, sir? 3.
D6.
So the first one takes...
it's D6 plus 2 because you're in half range.
Oh, yeah, so you can't really fail. So one guy dead, next guy dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's half range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pop. And... pop. Can they survive the onslaught of plasma next?
So rapid firing plasma.
Mm-hmm.
I will supercharge. Because why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, lives are cheap when it comes to the guardsmen.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 1s.
You don't care. One dude dead,
One
big
man
deal.
is dead and 1 man is missed.
Okay.
Sorry, chap. So that's, and then this is going to be 3s.
Gave his life to the Emperor, because I am toughness 5.
Ooh, not so good. That's 3 at minus 3, I think.
Okay,
So
so
minus 2.
so minus 2s. Okay, that's not bad. So I failed 1. So that's 2 damage, isn't it? Because you're supercharged.
Yeah, it's supercharged.
1 wound left. 1 wound left. Okay.
Then it will be the bolt pistol there.
Mm-hmm.
Hits. Nothing. Then it will be the
Open fire with a Gatling.
the snipers.
Yep.
I've not moved up this
There's
time.
no point, is there?
5 snipers.
I'm in the cover. So.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep. Okay.
Looking for 6s here.
And those can be mortal wounds as well.
So
2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
So that's enough to do 1 there, and then I need to make some
And then
saves.
3 normal saves.
That's great. See, they open fire, and that's brilliant. They did what they need to do in exactly the right moment. I'm okay with cover. I'm okay with cover.
Yeah. So that's that.
Brutal.
These have moved. So there's 1, 2, there's 4 can see. Yeah, 4. That's guardsmen there.
Mm-hmm.
They have moved though, so it's hitting on 4s and wounding on 5s. Spin, spin, spin.
It's enough.
No minuses, just a...
I'm okay. I'm okay.
After this, didn't really want to waste that on the one guy, but I've got to make sure I need him gone. He's got to go.
He's got to go. He's got to
So the
go.
hot shots, and there's difficult decisions in life. 4-shot heavy 4s, hitting on 3s, no 4s for that. It does matter.
Okay, and is Gatling going in there as well? Into one
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, everything's going to go into it.
Poor guy.
Everything.
What has he ever done wrong to you?
I need him out of there. 2 seconds. Oh, I forgot those -1 things because of the Tempest. It's an extra minus. You know, the Lambden Lions special thing. Hitting on 40, yes.
Okay.
I was right.
Okay, so 3 there. Toughness 5.
Strength. Hot shot volley. Strength 4.
So 5s.
Nothing. And then the 20-shot Gatling.
This has got to kill him. This has got to kill him. It's just taking all the red off his armour and replacing it with his own red.
Hitting on 4s.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Strength 5, is it?
Strength 5.
So 4s. Was it strength 6?
It's actually only strength 4.
Okay, okay, so 5s. Still lots and lots of shots. I did wonder why it was better than the Space Marine one, so...
2.
There's a few there. There's a few there.
That's 5 at. No, hang on, miscounted. 7 at -1.
Okay.
Because of the land and line
So
3.
3 up in cover. I've taken 1 wound. He's left for 1 wound. Sorry, Phil.
It's alright.
Wow.
It's alright, sunshine.
Wow.
You know what I'm going to shoot at him next with?
I thought you were going to say the basilisk for a minute.
You're right.
Oh, really?
Well, he's got to go because he can cause trouble.
He could cause
They're
trouble.
a long way off from causing
Oh, yeah. It would be another couple of turns before I get
and
to you.
actually, the heavy bolter can also. No, it can't. So it has to be the basilisk. I'm going to fire the basilisk. So there's going to be at least 2 turns before you can get over it.
Yeah, this is it. So, by that time, Phil would have already won. It's turn 3 at the moment. I cannot score more than 2 points.
So 2d6. Pick the highest. Can reroll.
Yeah,
one
you might as well reroll. You've got your special ability.
Gets a 1 again, but 3 shots.
Not bad, not bad. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Poor guy.
Wounding on
3s.
2
Oh.
at -3, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, is it -3?
It's not -4. That is for sure.
Well, that's saved. But if it's minus,
Hang on. Basilisk.
it could keep him alive for 1 wound.
Basilisk is -3.
Okay, so that would take him to 6, but he is in cover. So I'm afraid, Phil,
He's still alive.
he's still alive. He is still alive.
So he's going to be really irritating
Oh dear.
on 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
Although he does have to take a morale check.
Yeah, he's lost 3 guys this turn. So roll low. So lost
7.
3 is 8, so he's fine. Just to be fair, he should fail morale. If that was anyone else, if that was real life, the amount of shots he's taken,
He would have gone.
he should have gone. Okay, so it's the end of Phil's turn 3. I think we're going to probably have to wrap it up after my turn. Okay, so turn 3, these guys fell back. They can't shoot again, even with stratagems, I don't get the points for it. And they're not Oak Marines. These guys moved up. They will put a crack grenade in there in a minute and do some shots. But basically tie it up again if they can. Couldn't get the apothecary over enough to heal this guy or bring back other models. And I needed someone to hold the objectives. So they had to advance, so -1 to hit to shoot the
Taurox.
And these guys have just moved up. So I'm not going to do Smite because I don't want to reduce my charge distance, but I do want to do Veil of Time on the Sanguinary Guard, which goes off and re-rolls their charge distance, which is nice. And I'll also go Psychic Fortress, which fails, but it's not peril, so it's close. It's close. So shots, what I will do is, so that guy can't see through that building. He would shoot, so you got 2 units of weapons there?
There's effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units.
Wow.
6 including that.
Wow.
There's 2 4s, well there's a 4, a 3 and 2 1s and then 5.
So I will shoot the melters, because the melters are nasty, right?
Yep, ready?
So he has got 6 shots, and 6 shots only. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, and this is the 3rd turn, so I picked the charge bonus, so he's only +1 to this. AP, sorry. So that is 4 at -1 AP on your melters.
That will be 6s.
Okay, so it's 3 gone. Over here, a crack grenade will go in, or try to. It's gone in. Does it penetrate the hull? No, it doesn't. And then I've got rapid fire bolters, which I'm trying their luck. 2. And wounding on 6s. Nothing. The plasma pistol is in range of the Torok. Actually, no, I'll do these guys. So, hitting the Torok on 4s.
What's their range?
24 of these guys.
Oh, those. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got, hang on, two.
Ooh,
Two
okay.
on.
Okie dokie. So only 2 guys. Hitting on 4s now, sadly, because they had to advance. I will spend an AP, a CP even, AP, got it on the brain, which is a miss. You cannot change the past. Keep doing that. Toughness 4 on that thing?
This will be about toughness 5 or 6.
I was joking. 3s. I was joking when I said 4. So that's 2 of...
-4.
-4.
Cannot save that.
So straight to D6 for a big old 7 wounds.
I think it's got 10.
Okay, and then the plasma pistol, not supercharging, from the librarian, shooting at the same target. Hits. Wounds, if it is indeed 7, so -3. Not supercharging. 1 damage. And over here, these shots are going into... I'm not worried about those boys, they'll be fine. The unit that's already previously taken casualties over there.
Which shots going where, sorry?
So, Whirlwind.
Oh, the Whirlwind, right.
So,
the one that's took some casualties already.
yeah, and let's see if I can wipe out a unit. Be nice. So, that's going to be a 3 anyway. So, once again, 8. So, fairly consistent. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. No AP though.
Nearly 5 up saves.
Actually, it's 6, so it's 2s I'm wounding on.
Yep.
Isn't it? Okay, yeah, 5 up saves. That will be 5 up saves on that unit.
5 gone.
Wow. Cool. Okay, so the Sanguinary Guard can reroll the charge distance. So we have a quick little measure, but they'll want to go for the guy with the rod. What's the distance on the guy with the rod?
It is, it's 9.5, so you need a 9.
Okay, I need an 8 because the Blood Angel is +1. So I'm going to go with that guy, just that guy alone. So I need an 8, and I can reroll this. Which is just as well. I believe it's both dice, sadly. That is 9 in total. So they can get in. And over here, charging. I'm assuming no one's going to Overwatch anyway.
There's no point there.
And they're well in. So they're going to go just that side.
Well, you're only charging him anyway, so...
Yeah, yeah. And then in a minute I will, after he's dead, bump everybody else.
Yeah.
But that's all I can do. I suppose this guy will charge the rattling.
Yeah.
So, can't really fail.
Actually, I will overcharge you, can do.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I will over. Might as well spend the command point.
Because you
know,
could kill
if
him.
I get a mortal wound in my
You
sniper,
could kill him.
hitting on 6s.
Oh, yes, 2.
2.
There's 2. Can you get the
Killing on
6s?
6s.
Can you get it? Yes, he does! Epic, epic, rattling snipers.
Boom, boom.
There you go. That's what it's all about, people. A whole army of rattling snipers. You don't need anything else. Right. Here, Sanguinary Guard have moved up. Obviously got all the bonuses they need to get in life. And these guys are over here. Phil, are you going to interrupt, possibly? Maybe?
Interrupted? No, I don't think that's a lot.
Right, so the first guy with the Incarmine Swords, or 2 guys with Incarmine Swords, to attack fairly confident. Hit on 2s, rerolling 1s. Actually, hit on 3s, rerolling all, because they're not within 6 inches. But they do have the buff, which is pretty much the same thing. Right. Wounding on 2s. Yep. So the guy with the rod, you've got 2, 4, 6, 7 saves at -3.
I think I'll take him off.
And then they'll basically try to touch everybody around there as much as they can.
Yeah, so you've only got to touch
Everything in its special place.
everything over there.
And over here,
Yeah, so you could even pile into the rattlings.
I could. So regular guys have 2 attacks each. Plus it's the 3rd turn.
Whereas Who's that?
over these guys.
These guys.
Plus shock assault, and same again. So the leader should have. Actually, I've rolled the leader separately because he has a chainsword, so it actually has AP1, AP2 now. Whereas the others would have AP1, so it's best to keep it separate because the chainsaw is free, so why wouldn't you take it? So that's 2 at -2 on the tank.
5 ups.
2 wounds. Then the other guys, wounding on 5s. 1 at -1. So it's not enough to kill it, but it's enough to be irritating.
And 1 more.
So he's down to 2 wounds. Right, so we're going to call it there, because time was a bit of a factor today. But it is the end of turn 3. I am 1 point behind Phil. So let us know how you think the game would have gone. We have 2 more turns. I know Phil's got a lot of shots over there, but I would be tying up everything over there. So they would have to fall back, which means they can't shoot. So they have to be in combat with pistols and things like that. But if they did fall back, you've still got all this lovely stuff over here to shoot. Do you have a morale to take for this unit?
I do indeed. Oh, they're perfect.
They love life. That's what guards are for. They love getting killed. That's their purpose.
No fear.
I think they know a lot of fear. But if they turn around and run away, they just get shot. So yeah, holding this objective, holding that objective. Don't think Phil's going to take it off my hands.
Almost certainly not.
But I am playing the back foot, being 1 point behind. In turn 4, will Phil have enough to deal with 2 units over here, trying to take that objective? And would he have enough to deal with 7 sanguinary guard, a librarian, and a captain? I mean, the eradicators have a nice bead there, and they will be slowly moving up the table. So 2 more turns. Who do you think would have won? Because Phil currently at the end of turn 3 is 1 point ahead. Would I be able to claw it back? So sorry for cutting it short, guys. I would say time's a factor, but we're gassing way too long off the camera. And we are incredibly rusty. But thank you very much for watching. Phil, thoughts? What do you reckon would happen next?
I think, well, at the end of turn 4, I will automatically get that because I've got the numbers there.
Yes, and you certainly wouldn't charge me.
No. And the same here, that's that. So turn 5 would be the dilemma, because turn 5, your turn 4, you will move in and wipe those. So at the end of your turn 4,
I might have 3 points.
You will have 3 points.
Yeah, I don't think I could get to that one at the end of my turn 4.
You'll kill these.
Yeah.
I will fall back out of the combat, so you have to charge me.
Oh yeah, and I've got bolters and stuff as well.
So in turn 5, you will be there.
I don't think I could take it off your hands, but I think I would be. So I think it was probably going to be a draw.
It's going to be a close draw, or you're going to take it by 1 point.
That basilisk does hurt, and you do have rapid fire there. To be fair,
Rapid fire with those.
I know they're wounding on 5s. They've got no AP, have they? It's the trouble when I've got 2 up saves coming your way.
They've got nothing. All they're doing is holding the objective.
That's what guard do. Yeah. It's just bodies all day long. So it's a very interesting game.
I mean, in theory, I could slow this one down because these are objective secured.
So are these guys.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But if a bit of a screen there for 1 round, then you would come through.
Because I've got the speed 14.
You can go round.
Yeah, you can escape me. I've got the range on the shooting. The toughness 5, so you're wounding me on 5, so it's going to be difficult to deal with that.
Yeah, I thought it's either going to be a draw, but I think you will take it by 1 point.
It's just nice to roll some dice and catch up with people because it's been so long since we've had some serious games in. We're all trying new rules, new things. Today I tried the Outriders, which I'm really, really happy with. These guys are phenomenal. One guy's still left on 1 wound somehow. But the Redemptor, I still haven't given it a decent try. Phil did some serious damage to it. And open war, you never know what's going to happen. So it's just nice to roll some dice, and we thought, why not film? So thank you for watching, guys. Obviously we cut this short, but hopefully you enjoyed what we've done so far. And it's just nice to see some models on the table. Okay, stay safe everyone, you lovely, lovely people.